Colonel, have you heard any more from the governor's office?
I have not, sir. Not a word. It's pretty much now they're waiting for us to see if we can find somebody that's willing to take it and fill out the application. And I think they'll approve it. So again, guys, if you know of anybody that would be willing to serve on this committee, send me their contact and I'll give them a quick call.
I made a recommendation to them, but I didn't call it, and maybe you could check it out. And that was Melissa Hyatt. Do you remember that?
Yeah, Mayor, have you talked to Melissa?
I have not. I just.
Okay, I'll reach out to her then, because I think that would be a good fit. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good. Call the meeting to order. We'll start with the introductions of the members and staff. I'll start. Stuart Russell, Chairman.
I'm Kirk Schmoke, member of the ACC, president of the University of Baltimore.
Rodney Burrell, member of the ACC.
Brennan, member of the ACC.
Al Evedo, executive director of PCTC.
Katie Johnson, registrar at PCTC. Yep. And Carrie Lehman, administrative aide to Director Robert Wagner.
Okay.
Carrie's sitting in to learn the ropes, and so she can be a backup just in case.
Well, welcome, Ms. Lehman. Welcome,
Hi,
Ms.
everybody.
Lehman. Good to see you.
She's been very involved with the ACC training for all the counties. So. I was there with them. Oh, great. So you already know her. Wonderful.
Well, welcome to our meeting. Glad to have you aboard. Is any new business from the membership of the committee? Any new business that anyone needs to discuss before we get started? That being nothing, I would like to say today that we have we're going to do a little differently. We have some cases here that are it's going to take a little time to go through, and so we're going to take those three first, and because the mayor Smoke has indicated he cannot stay because he's got another commitment. So we're going to try to get him involved as much as we can before he has to go. So we normally start with one department and go through that whole department. But so we're going to jump around a little bit on these three cases because of the severity of the nature of the cases. So having said that, we are now up as a committee with the cases. We're up to 305 cases for the year. Which is a tremendous amount of work, and I want to thank everybody for everything that they've done so far. We've gotten a lot of good responses from our client departments about the manner in which we're doing our business. So that's a tribute to all of you, Ms. Johnson and Al, for helping us out, and I really appreciate all the committee members. This is a Herculean task, but we're moving right along as we should. So I want to again say thank you for everybody as we continue to move forward. So having said that, if there's nothing else as far as new business, I would like to move to closed session. Ms. Johnson, I give you the floor now.
Mr. Russell, you need a motion and a second and vote on it.
To go to closed session. Well, thank you. Can I have is there a motion to go into closed session?
So move.
Second.
I have to second the motion also.
Okay, motion carried. We're now up. Wait a minute. We have someone
Ms. Gorman.
So we have Ms. Corman. She just joined us. Unfortunately, we just had a motion to go into closed session. Give us 30 seconds. We're going to try to put you in a waiting room, Maria, okay?
Ms. Coleman, you want to introduce yourself, please? Oh, you can't. Oh, laryngitis.
I don't think I have to speak.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I thought I was muted.
You're fine. We can hear you.
Oh. I'm an assistant attorney general at MTA. And I just like to have been logging on just to watch what you guys do until you go into closed session.
The transit authority. The transit administration.
Transit administration, yeah, buses and trains.
Okay, because we all sometimes get confused with transportation. Okay, so you were transit. Okay, very good. All right, we have a motion carried to go into closed session. Motion's been carried. Ms. Johnson, you can go ahead and make your statement now, Ms. Johnson.
10 more seconds. We're almost there.
Yes.
Okay. It is proposed that the statewide administrative charging committee's open session of its meeting on September 26, 2023 be adjourned to a closed session. The session will be closed under the authority of General Provisions Article 3-305B, 1, 2, and 7, Annotated Code of Maryland. The reasons for closing the session may be to discuss the appointment and employment of an individual over whom the committee has jurisdiction, and to protect the privacy or reputation of an individual with respect to a matter that is not related to public business. During this closed session, the topics to be discussed are administrative charging committee cases.
So carried. We're back.
We're back in open meeting.
Okay, just give me a few minutes and I'll have those totals for you here. Now, I know we talked about this before, but I want to make sure. When we had this one case where I got 37 counts, so that's gonna be 37 sustained, right, Mr. Levino?
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I think you have to announce how many counts you had total, and then.
Okay, I just want to make sure because this, you know, like I said, we got, you know, cases with multiple cases, but I don't think we ever had one with 37 counts, and they were all sustained. Okay.
Right. And I mean, when a case has multiple counts, there's a possibility that there's going to be different decisions made on the different counts.
Sure. But in this case, they're all sustained, so there will be 30. Okay, very good. So we're back in the open session. So just bear with me a second here, and I'll get this done right away. Three, four. 6. Patterson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. it. I found it. Rated. What's 1, 2. I found it. 1, 2, 3. Sustained. And 4. Sustained. 5 should be. I found it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sustained. Incredible. I found it. Sustain. Findable. Exonerated. I found it. I found it. Discrimination. I found it. Yakima sustained. And let's see. Hensley sustained.
Mr. Stewart, you're being recorded.
Hmm.
You are being recorded.
I thought we were out of closed session.
Well, we are at a closed session, but we're still in open session that's being recorded, and you're mentioning.
Oh, I didn't know open session was recorded. I'm sorry.
We're recorded to the meeting's adjourned.
Oh, okay. I beg your pardon. I'm just talking to myself. Okay, I got you.
Can we go back in the closed session?
No, it's not
I know,
necessary. It's not
I-
necessary. I'm almost
yeah.
finished. It's not necessary. I'm almost finished.
Yeah.
My camera never kicks on.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready to count, Mr. Lima.
Anytime you want to, sir.
Okay. Unfounded 24. Exonerated 3. And sustained 83. So those are each counts. Unfounded 24 counts, exonerated 3 counts, and sustained 83 counts. And just for the record, just that number is pretty high because the one case we had was 37 different counts. They were all sustained. Just for the record. So with that, is there any Anything for the good of the order? Miss Johnson, I will get right on that list, the mailing list for you. Thank you as always. If there's nothing further for the good of the order, we can adjourn the meeting. I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you all.